All right, so we're here at a job site that wasn't ours. We had another contractor start this job, and a homeowner contacted us telling us they got nailed and screwed.
Nailed and screwed.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's not a funny story.
Nah.
It's a bad story,
It's
but
like a legit, true nailed and screwed.
yeah. So they lost a whole bunch of money, a lot of money,
Yep.
and the stuff the guy did do was not right.
All trash.
Yeah, it's all fucked up. So we're gonna.
So he stopped. So they hired a contractor.
Yeah, in January.
And they came back one day and all the work just stopped, right?
Well, I think like it was ongoing, it was very slow, and
Yeah.
just kept happening. Like the guy was showing up, like pull up in the driveway and be like, "Oh, I'm waiting for the guys," and then no one would do anything.
Yeah.
No one would show up. But yeah, there were a lot of money in, and there's not a lot of work that was done, and a lot of it wasn't done right either.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try to help them.
Yep. And we'll do. We'll kind of show you a little bit about like what could happen with contractors not finishing their work. Contractors that do a shitty job to start, and yeah, this could happen to you. So double check and make sure you're hiring somebody legit.
Like us.
Yeah, there you go. Like this
Right
guy
here.
right here.
Yeah.
So,
but we're gonna show you some things. He left some things too that aren't safe.
Yep.
So yeah, we're gonna go and check that out too.
all right, let's take a walk.
Let's do it. Start in the back, the worst case. Informational session.
Yeah, and then like following you around and
Yeah.
in the camera and everything.
Okay. All right. So this is the main electrical line coming off the pole, as you can see. So this is not what it's supposed to look like, in case anybody isn't sure. It's all good disconnecting it during a renovation like this, but to leave it like this is obviously dangerous. I don't care if you tape the wires or not. It should be on like a bigger 6x6, taller. It should have a meter, just like you would on your house normally. And then you have a weather protected outlet below it. We keep a couple of them like pre-made since we do this a lot, and we just move them from house to house. But this dude just grabbed a 2x4 and did this shit, which, I mean, I don't fucking know. And that's straight off the pole. There's nothing stopping that from fucking you up. Yeah, right up there, coiled all around and all the way up. Yeah, I can't believe you left it like this. So.
Yeah, like you said, it was. It's a live wire too, right?
It's a live wire.
Like
I mean, it's straight up
electric
fucking.
company hasn't cut it off.
Yeah, like if you want me to fucking like,
Yeah.
you know.
No, I don't want that.
But we're gonna take care of this for them this week, no matter what. We don't even have a contract with the homeowners yet. We just came here a couple days ago, assessed the situation, and we told them we're gonna at least address this for them because that can't stay like that. So, then we got some other stuff back here. Tarp job shit, obviously. It's just fucking. You'll see over here. I mean, it's wide open, like. Yeah, just thrown gutter right here. The water's just literally dumping in. And then the other problem is, I mean, you can get damn near any animal you want to just go in there and make a whole house. Yeah, exactly. Like that fucking possum we had that got trapped in our house. Yeah, so this is just a mess. And we'll take you inside to show you some other stuff there. I mean, even here, right? Like just doing this temporary. Like he tried to do a good job there and just came undone, but now the water's just going in there, dumping down there.
You can see.
Yeah, township said this isn't. Yeah, this isn't done right. So unfortunately, this family's displaced. I mean, the house is half gutted, so they can't live here, which is a shame. And now, we got a few things going on. The water's just coming in, so back here is getting screwed up. This wood's got to come up. You can even see it's even wet right here. So that's just destroying all this shit, and God knows what's going on underneath. I'm not sure if the original, this wasn't this contractor, this was done prior, but if there's insulation in there and all that, it's just trash.
I mean, you can see what he did. A lot of the new stuff. And
Yeah.
was this supposed to be a bathroom or something?
This was going away to, yeah, that was the original. That's coming out. This is supposed to be like a laundry pantry area.
Yeah.
And then all new kitchen over here. Unfortunately, this guy doesn't know how to read fucking plans either, because if you see here, up here, this yellow piece of wood, that's an LVL. That's a structural beam, which you can use in situations like this, except I looked at the drawings and the architect called for a steel beam. That's clearly not steel. So that's got to come out. And the other problem is not only was he not able to read, he can't measure either, because it's supposed to go all the way. This wall is supposed to come out here. I don't know if my fat self can fit through here, but but it's supposed to come and post over here. Now, he probably didn't know what the fuck to do, because if you look, he put a circle there to move the water. Well, guess where the post has to go? Right there. So the water can't go there. The water needs to go over there. And then he needs to cut the concrete, dig down, and do a pier footing, which is support the post, because you can't just drop post anywhere for support, because this is only a 4-inch slab. It'll crack and shit over time. So, a lot going on here with this.
Just ends.
Yeah.
Pretty much right there.
Yep.
You said it's supposed to be steel?
It's supposed to be steel per drawings, yeah.
Man.
Yeah. And about 3 feet longer. That's the other problem. So we did that. Now anywhere, like I was saying, like these things are supposed to be posted. So here he's got another one, right? This one's correct. However, he never put a post in. So it's just sitting on the plate with no post. You're supposed to have it. Depends what the architect calls out for. But in this situation, I'm going to assume at least 3 2x4s. So 1, 2, 3. We'll post it, go all the way down. And you got this fucking mess over here too, where he has another one. And they got one original stud, but nothing here. So he didn't put nothing there either. That needs to have 2. And this shit job, I don't know what the fuck was going on there, but. And these little things, like here, like what, like why, look at, you cut little 3-inch blocks and nail them, look, it starts splitting, right? And he spliced it fucking there. He should have just stacked these up and made it all solid and support the second floor.
So what happens if you don't do that?
It's just,
Less support?
It's just not good practice, first of all. Second of all, you can see, what do you think the strength of these little 2x4s are?
Yeah.
Right, now if you took a full 2x4 and laid it this way, right, like long ways, and filled that whole cavity, much stronger, right? It's just shit work, dude. Look, randomly throws an LVL in for what, dude? Just a fucking piece. Needed a nailer, and he used the most expensive nailer he could. Yeah. And upstairs has got it too. Right? Like 2/3 of it. So this is supposed to be a hallway, supposed to be, into the new area where they framed. I know, yeah. This section actually isn't bad. Whoever framed this did all right. So he must have grabbed a different guy or something. But, like, no, this part out here. Yeah.
It's probably the guy that quit.
Could be. Yeah, all this shit back here is all original. Just flips me out. The thing that pisses me off is this is why the misconception of hiring contractors is like, oh, it's a problem. You got to vet them. You got to do all this stuff. But guys like this, they give a bad name to the guys that are trying to do the right thing. That's what makes me mad. And the fact this family's out crazy amount of money. I'm not even going to say the amount, but.
So they were trying to flip the whole entire house.
I mean, for the most part, yeah.
And add additions.
Yeah, but even this, like, Well, this was supposed to be taken care of. This was supposed to come out some and then redo the bathroom and the closet. Like, they're not even gonna be able to afford this part now.
Yeah.
It's like, so it's a shame. Like, they were gonna, now they gotta settle for what they kinda want on top of just dealing with the fucking nightmare of what happened. You know?
And they're currently like...
They're displaced, yeah. They're living like in an apartment right now. Yeah. With their kids. And God knows where this guy's at. I don't know if they caught him. I don't know if the guy's actually got caught yet or not. That's the other question. On the run. Detectives on it.
But
Township obviously knows what's going on.
so all you future contractors, make sure your shit's legit.
Yeah. And you're not a scumbag.
And you're not a scumbag.
Yeah. So hopefully we can get them straightened out and help them get back to quote unquote normal. Yeah, usually we're doing a lot of jokes and shit, but this isn't really funny. No.
Besides being able to fall through the floor.
Wow.
All good.
That's your problem.
But yeah, this is I remember when you told me about it, I was like, no way.
Yeah.
And me being dumb, I don't see this stuff.
Well, I think that's why it's a good thing, right? You can actually see like what's going on here.
Yeah, like I don't see the ins and outs and how people get screwed. This is probably my first time ever seeing someone get screwed that bad. And then what happens when they leave everything.
Yeah, like look, this is a brand new joist right above your head. Yeah. Look at right here. Look at the water stain on this one right here.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. All fucking.
No, so everything's got to be redone.
Yep.
Find a new contractor. Maybe, probably not get the money back unless he goes to court, I'm sure, or they catch the guy and take him to court and get the money back, maybe. But maybe some chances.
That's a process.
Yeah, so it's probably years, probably
Yeah.
years. So yeah, this is a legit nailed and screwed.
Yeah.
And we're taking you along for the ride, kind of see what happens.
Yeah, this is reality. This isn't like TV. This is like real stuff.
So
this isn't pull the iPad out and the whole house pops up and it's all colors.
A lot of times you don't see this on
No.
YouTube and
No.
platforms where people are actually getting screwed and what they do about it. So this is us showing you a good example of what it is and could happen to you. So
yeah, we're gonna try to. I think I could try to give out some tips too on like when they were telling me the story. They said first thing they noticed on demo day, like he was pulling up with like some trailers like here and there to like get rid of the trash. I'm like, you didn't have a fucking dumpster?
That's
and they're like, no.
That's probably
I'm like, yeah, number one, like if you can't afford a dumpster and you're gonna go load up a trailer and go ride around and probably like dump the trash like somewhere, that's definitely an indicator. Like, yeah, not for a job this size. I mean, I've used trailers and stuff, but not for something like this. So, but yeah, stay tuned for more information and more tips.
So, we'll try to bring you along on this one as much as we can and educate you a little bit, but also show you the reality. And not everything's fun and games for us here, but this is why look for a legit contractor there.
Yeah, with knowledge and experience and half a heart at least.